great to see everybody here. But also, let all of your friends know that this event is being live streamed, broadcast, so the folks who are not here can actually be gaining a lot of this information as well. On all of the Operation Hope platforms, we've been live streaming it on my Black Star Network platform as well, because Kathy Hughes coined a phrase, information is power. And one of the greatest things I believe, one of our greatest failures is that we have a lack of information. I was talking to longtime Congresswoman, now Secretary Marcia Fudge, and we talk about the housing crisis in this country. I was doing hand-to-hand combat on Instagram this morning where somebody was complaining about housing prices in this country going up. And I discussed it on the show last week, and I had explained to the person, and you heard Secretary Fudge say it, about the housing stock in this country. A lot of people just don't know, and when they spread
misinformation.
Yeah, I did. When they spread misinformation, every one of us must correct them because the lie travels faster than the truth. And so we've got to let folks know of the real information that's happening here. So please do that. Okay, I stalled enough for you.
All right. So Roland Martin has been streaming this the entire time. We have CNBC here. We have Bloomberg, we've got LinkedIn, we've got iHeartRadio. We're honored to have all of these major networks here. We really need them. Roland Martin is the voice for Black America. And he does it every year. He shows up. He doesn't pop in and pop out. He shows up from beginning to end. He's streaming from this lobby. He owns his own network, by the way. And about 10 years ago, 2012? About 10 years ago, Roland calls me. And anybody knows Roland, they know this is normal what I'm about to say. He calls me, and he doesn't say hello. He doesn't give you a greeting. He just starts cursing. What? I can't tell you. What the heck are you doing, John? Just, hello, Roland. Just stop it. Like, you're doing stupid stuff over here. And what he was saying, I was on Twitter. John, get off Twitter and go on Facebook. Do a video. When nobody's on that stuff anymore, you got to do a video. Roland, I don't know if I can do that. I'm not asking you what you do. I'm telling you what to do. I'm telling you it works. It goes in so, okay. So then I start doing these videos. And back then, I was on Periscope. And so anyway, I had like, I don't know, 30,000 followers or something. Anyway, a large reason of why I have 3 million followers on social now and about 250 million video views, and it's like going like a rocket, and one video alone was 4 million views last week. It's because I listened to Roland Martin all those years ago, and every week Roland calls me with some unsolicited advice. I'm not asking him I'm actually not asking him for advice. He doesn't care, and he doesn't call you at a decent hour. He calls you at 2 in the morning. And he just starts talking. It's like in mid-sentence. Well, did you see this? No, I didn't see anything, Roland. I'm asleep. Wake up. He passionately cares about you. And he is a technocrat. He's all the charisma, but he loves he knows the lighting, and he knows the best audio, and he knows when your setup's not right. And he's got his own studio that he's built now in Washington D.C. and he owns all of his own cameras and his own equipment and his own platform. And people told him, don't do this, Roland. Go get a job somewhere. He was on CNN. He's on himself. He said, I've done all that. I've checked all those boxes. But now everybody wants to come to him and get a job. And let me say one last thing. Roland owns his own portfolio of publishing. You know, different than Michael Jackson owned publishing or Prince or your famous artist. Everything he records, he owns. So when somebody needs historical archives 10, 20, 30 years ago, they have to come to him to pull the tape up, and he can give them a licensing fee, and that licensing contract will be generational wealth for his children. And he's also raising kids not his own in his house. They drive him crazy, but he does it anyway. There's so much that we can say about Roland, but as we've instituted a new Media Leaders Award because you cannot have a movement without the media. You just cannot. Dr. King would never have had a movement without having the media and celebrity by his side. And so it's really important that our community has share a voice. And oftentimes when things, I'm often blessed that a lot of people will come and listen to me ramble, but there are many people who, without Roland Martin, there would be no voice. Can you please join me in saying thank you as I present this Chairman's Award to Roland Martin.
Okay, baby.